Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero Club Live and another session of Pair of Socks Lost. We are Hero Club, and Hero Club Live is not the main thing that we do here on Hero Club. No. The main thing that we do is our podcast, where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around the table and we edit them down painstakingly with sound effects and music and turn them into these tight, taut little audio anthologies, all different genres. We can name them all. Can we? I rarely ever do. Let's try. We have Western. We have space. We have animal pirates, different kinds. We have noir. We have Tarantino send-ups. We have stoner comedies. We have slasher thrillers. We have werewolves with moonshine. We have Christmases. We have so many Christmases. We have
80s killer thing.
Yeah, 80s killer. Oh, you know what? If I missed any, you're just gonna have to correct me by going and finding them all for yourself. Also, I want to alert you to the fact that over there, we now have a Patreon that is brand new. Go check out our Patreon if you want to support us anymore. There's going to be some exclusive behind-the-scenes content because we edit everything out with all that sound effects and music. We're going to be doing some more behind-the-scenes content coming up in the future, kind of talking more about our process, also going back and listening through the old seasons with members of the cast and kind of going back and doing retrospectives, discussing what it was like to record those seasons, discussing fun moments, including cut moments that we have, all those things. That'll be exclusive content to the Patreon. Also, even if you don't want to support us there, go ahead and go check out the little trailer we did for the Patreon, because it's just very fun. This is what happens when we actually get to script things. It's one of the only things you'll ever hear us script for it. Which is just very funny. It's just a very good time. It's very sitting on a ride at Warner Brothers, sitting on a theme park ride at Warner Brothers vibes of Nick and George taking you through the wacky world of Hero Club, and I think you'll all enjoy that at the very least. Anyway, enough about that. This is Hero Club Live, where we just sit around and play some Dungeons and Dragons. I am your Dungeon Master, Dylan McCullum, and I'll tell you all about what Pair of Socks Lost is in a moment. But first, let's talk to our players. Let's start with John. John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you would like to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Madison. I play Tone, the arcane chef who has lost his sense of taste, just discovered that his dad, who he thought was dead or abandoned his family, is alive. I am a little under the weather today, so the sign for today is sick, which is this, which is you put your middle finger towards your head and towards your stomach and inwardly at the same time. That's sick. Because I'm feeling a little sick, but I think it's because I went to a soccer game last night, Go Angel City, and they lost. And I yelled a lot. Could be I also took the train, so I might be sick. Who knows? But I'm sick.
Who knows? And we're sorry to hear that, John. But
the perfect cure for illness is role-playing and just diving into your imagination. And vitamin C and sleep and water and maybe medicine.
Yeah, that's right. All of those things as well. Let's reintroduce everyone to a very good friend of ours. Let's reintroduce everyone to Jasmine. Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, if you want, and anything else you may want to say to everyone.
Ooh. Hello, I am Jasmine. I play Zara. She is you can look on the screen what I am.
Say them all.
I don't, okay. Well, I don't know if everyone the stream knows on the.
Okay, you're fine. You don't have to say.
Playing knows, but the audience knows. Mm-hmm. I think. Yeah, I'm all those things. It's a lot. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's all you gotta say. As always, nothing has changed. Let's go all the way on down to Hannah. Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
I'm Hannah of Norwegian descent, and I play Marabella of Dwargar descent. She is a cleric of the Grave Domain, Browntown. Oh shit, that has to do with my fun fact. That's why I'm picking up my water bottle. My fun fact today is that your body makes 1 liter of saliva every day. And that blew my mind when I learned it last week, and now I'm sharing it with you all. So if you ever feel like you're not doing anything, you're at the very least making 1 liter of saliva. So drink water! Yay!
What a way to frame that. If you ever feel like you're not doing anything, just know.
You're making spit!
You're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Natasha. Natasha, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Oh my gosh, hey! I'm Natasha, and I'm playing Princess Griselda Calzini, who is a... Wait, what is she? She's a paladin elf druid, Circle of the Shepherd, and she has a kid named Ladybug, and you know what? It's a good day. It's a good day. So let's get to it, gang.
It's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. And hey everyone, I'm Dylan McCullum, and this is PairOfSocks Lost. It's a 5e adventure based off of the adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but also, no it's not anymore. I wear my inspirations on my sleeve. Basically, I love Phantom Tollbooth, Narnia, Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan, oh my god, why do I always do this? Alice in Wonderland, I always miss one of them. And it's so obviously one of them. And I've taken all of those stories, some of them public domain, some of them not, and I've smashed them all together into my own headcanon, and I've forced my friends to be the main characters in my story, and they just are marching on through it. And I'm having a great time, and I hope they are too. And we're really going into the thick of my absolute bullshit at this point, because we are in uncharted waters in this campaign of things that I've made up with names that someone else made up, and that's basically what we're going with. Yeah, and we have some things to recap, some roleplay to play, so let's get into it. With a very fun last we left off, our party were off to do some renovations or renovations on Dave's. So I just had to take a moment to scan the faces. On David's. They were trying to make the best hotel possible. They talked with him and learned about all his various deals and all of his various clauses of the things that he stands to lose or the things that he has already lost to make his hotel what it is. They know now that he can't leave the grounds of his hotel. They know now that he can't... They know now that he can't leave the grounds of his hotel. But also that he asked for it to be a place where anyone who stays there is safe and warm and happy. That he could accommodate anyone. And also that he could have a hotel at all. During this time, and they went out to get various metro passes and balloon passes and going through the bureaucracy of this city and going out into the world to find materials so that they come back and fabricate things for the outside, and they're doing their yard work on David's house. All of them started to get interesting interactions. First things first, they learned of an odd, almost mafia-like family, the Darling Corporation, secret owners of all the other hotels on Fable Rise seem to be sending members out, muscle, to intimidate people. Intimidate them. To stay away from David's. To stop. Potentially even having some of the Sky Guard, these Aarakocran guards who accosted Golzog as he flew a little too close to one of the balloon riders, in their pocket. On Tone's trip, Tone went in to smelt the roses to see if he could get something done with this axe and this old family frying pan. And the proprietor noticed something very interesting about them. Using some interesting magic, was able to identify the last people who had touched these things. And was able to understand, one, what this axe was and who had wielded it. And also that the frying pan belonged to someone who was not only alive, but who was somewhere in the city going by a different name. Tone's father was going by the name of Jameson and was working as a chef at Fort Olive. Taking in this information, he wandered out into the marketplace, not noticing the members of the Darling Corporation rounding the corner. Same, of course, with Golzog, who solved the Riddles 3 and got a permit for a big tree down at City Hall. But suspicious and deft in sneakery, Princess Griselda Calzini overheard these plans moments before. However, before any of this happened, there was a fight with a scarecrow. And during that fight, one of their members went to the thought patch and blew it up, severely weakening the scarecrow, making him vulnerable, turning the tide of the battle, and since then has not been seen. Last we saw Zara. The odd cat that has been antagonizing her all this time was pleading with her to live, to play once more, begging her as she lay dying, about to be struck down by an intellect devourer. And in the last moments, when Zara relented and allowed the cat to choose, the cat saved her in the only way that it could, preserving her mind, swapping it as the intellect devourer entered hers. And the cat placed her mind into the nearest body, the body of a living doll. We go back a few days to those moments. The moments when Zara awoke, back in the forest, in the body of a doll. Zara. The images of the flames and the horror and the brains and the purple pulsating gone, fade from you. Still kind of getting used to this form. You were always small and short, but even in this form, your stature is maybe frustratingly so. You can tell even smaller. Just everything by its feel more minute. You try to make a face, and every expression just feels more hollow. Like it's locked in place. It can move, for sure, but it almost feels like every time you move, it really feels like it shifts. You can feel the muscles or something on your face shifts. This body is foreign to you. But you stand by the inert ring of mushrooms in a familiar forest. What are you doing?
Question. So my weapons, like
Mhm.
my short sword, my dagger, am I able to carry them?
So there are a couple of things that you have. There are a couple of things that your body took with them, if you remember correctly.
Yeah. Yes. The rapier is gone.
So the rapier is gone. I believe the rapier is gone. The finger guns are still there. The rings were left behind. You took those. The safety vest is there, but it's just kind of like, it's hard to fit on you, but it's possible. But it's there, and you could maybe fashion it into something that fits better for you. But it's just right now, it's just not really like doll's clothing, but you have it. But you can also give me an investigation check on your own self to see like what was on this doll.
18.
18. Kind of checking around, and you see on this spool of what feels like golden thread is this silvered needle, like right at your side. You give it kind of like a toss, and almost you hear kind of like it goes sailing out about 60 feet, and then you feel it kind of pull taut on your side, like ting! And it just retracts back. This is needle and thread. It's a +1 magic dagger. It has a normal dagger throw range, 20 to 60 feet. But when you throw it, like a dwarven thrower, it instantly arrives back in your hand after the throw.
Cool.
So that's needle and thread. That seemed to be on her. With an 18, you also find a letter. Like, just still preserved, just and the letter just kind of reads very simply, "Please don't do this. Please come back to me. Please. P." And it just says like a signed, "Your P," and it's spelled like PEA. Other than that,
Can I
like,
do
there's
a
a
history
couple
check,
like,
maybe?
Yeah, do a history check. There's like a couple of other things on our like little trinkets, but like there's nothing of note.
9.
9 history. You have no idea. Like you have no reference for that name. But clearly clearly this wasn't just like a minion or a monster. This was a someone. This was someone who died, and now you're in their doll body.
Wait, so the letter was written to the doll, or the doll wrote the letter? Is there any...
It seems very clear that it was written to the doll. It didn't seem like it was a doll that was
How to avoid that person.
Oh, but you do though get her or her name. It's Edie.
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 Okay.
Yeah, E-D. Yeah, Edie.
I-E.
Yeah, Edie.
Okay. Can I don't know if this was part of the investigation check. Can I like search my body if like people, you know what I mean? Like Toy Story style, like wrote on me or like did something.
Yeah. That's I think that was part of the investigation check.
Okay.
You kind of search for stuff. You notice like you notice a calling card that has the symbol of the Lollipop Guild on it. You also notice there's like a ring that you find that just has very similar, but this one's a new symbol. It just looks like a needle and thread. You, with your thieves' cant, you don't know if anything thieves' cant, but you just are aware that that's clearly something that has to do with like a guild of some kind. Like that is a guild signet of something. Seems like she was double dipping. She was in multiple different things at this time.
Awesome. I'm gonna kind of look around to see if I can find any Zara footprints, like my body, to see if I know where she went.
Well, you make a survival check.
Okay. 9.
You don't see any footprints of your own, other than the footprints that you made coming here. But even then, it's hard for you to find them because you were so damn good at sneaking here that you actually don't really see many of them, and also you flew here for the most part. So actually, Zara footprints are like nowhere to be found. Your own are like nowhere. You do remember that the last you saw your own body, it was teleporting away. So it may not even be here.
Okay. Okay. Well, so I'm not in the thought patch anymore, right? I'm in the mushroom.
No, you're in like the woods with that ring that led you to the thought patch, that like teleported you out to the thought patch. It's around this time that you just hear in your head, you just hear so are you mad at me? And then you just see a paw appear on a tree, and then the entire head of the cat just leaning on it.
Can I roll an insight check?
Uh-huh. Of course you can.
Send that dice away. Oh, not any better. 9?
9.
Again?
I mean, it's the cat again. The cat's just here again in front of you.
You can't... Don't know if he feels bad or anything.
At the very least, that's what he's putting on. You know, so yeah, it seems like he feels bad. That's what is being put forward to you.
I kind of give him a look, like I'm not ignoring him like I was before, like I acknowledge that he's there, but then I just start walking away. Like kind of slumped over, like, you know, trudging, not getting very far because I'm very short.
You hear like the voice kind of follows, and you see the eyes kind of appear next to you. Cause are you not mad at me? But you're happy with me though now. Like are you happy that you're alive, or are you mad at me because you're in a different body?
I keep going, but depends on how good this body is at stabbing. And then I kind of knowing it. I just like toss the needle and thread dagger at him, kind of knowing he's not really there. And then
the needle and thread goes sticks into a trunk of a tree, then like retracts. The face kind of poofs out, and you just hear so you're mad at me. Are you mad at me? You threw something at me. You seem angry a little bit.
Why do you care?
I just you've just been so cold to me. It would just be better if you cared at all rather than apathy.
You just keep stalking me. I don't like. Why are you so obsessed with me?
Well, because we're best friends.
In what? No. What? No. Wait. Okay. Just. I'm gonna go find my own body, because all right. Just. Okay. And I'm not it anymore, by the way, because the body. I'm gonna say that the body's still it. I'm not it anymore. So you go find my body. Okay. If you still want to play that game.
And then the cat kind of like spins its head around a bunch, and then you see paws just like clapping, like, "Oh, you figured it out right away. Yes, you're not it anymore, Zara."
All right, I took a literal shot in the dark. I didn't actually know that, but good. So I'm done playing. You go find who's it if you still want to play, and we're good. Great.
No, but
I'll see ya.
But if you want your body back, then you're going to have to get your body back, and then that would make you it again, though, wouldn't it?
Well, okay, then I won't find my body. I'll just stick with this one. It's
I
cool.
think you're lying, Zara.
Okay, well, I think that you're annoying, so here we are.
You think I'm annoying?
How can I not? Don't you find yourself annoying? Don't you annoy yourself sometimes?
Well, no, I find myself very fun.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah.
16.
16. Clearly does find himself very fun.
Clearly have no confidence issues. And I just keep going.
All right, so we're on a mission to find your body then?
No, because I don't want to be it anymore. So you can go. You could be on a mission to find my body, and I'll just be on my own mission without you.
But... And you see the face kind of like looks coy, and the eyes kind of drift off to the other side of the face as they kind of drift away from each other, and you just hear, but... I'm the reason you're alive? So...
You're kind of also the reason I died.
Yes! So now it's kind of like we're even, because you're the reason I'm alive, but also the reason I'm like this! So,
how am I in any way responsible for you?
It's really... Do you know what it's like to not be remembered by your best friend, Zara? Do you understand
I don't have any friends.
You had a friend?
Why do you keep calling me your best friend?
Because
like, what?
I am your best friend. You lost me.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think that you have the right person. I have 0 friends. I have 0 family. I live on the street and then got poofed to this magical land, and now I'm in a doll body. I have no idea how any of this happened, and all I want to do now is just walk away from all of this. Like, fine, I'm in a doll body. Fine, I'm in a magical fairyland. Can I just, like, I want to sleep. I'm tired.
The head just starts doing like spinning, like almost like bouncing ball on like karaoke. It's like it's very funny that you are now in a doll body. I was once in a doll body. It's fun. Now you'll get to understand it. You'll get to know what it's like.
I feel like you're talking in code, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk alongside you.
You're not walking, you're floating. Okay? And then I just keep going.
You just see the cat fully forms on the ground and starts walking really, and when I say shittily, I mean like really sarcastically next to you. Just like the cat just is like putting a leg like exaggerating every single movement as it walks alongside you.
Congratulations. You did an annoying thing again.
But, at the very least, this is the most you've talked to me in a very long time, Zara. You were very rude about not saying things to me when I was trying to kill you.
Rude? You're the one literally stalking me across this, like, I don't even know where I am right now. You're stalking me. I feel like that's rude. That's rude, because I was like, I don't want to pay attention to you, and you were like, I'm gonna keep talking to you, and I'm like, I don't want you to, and you just keep going, so I feel like that's rude. That is rude. You're rude. Rude! I just, like, point.
Well, I can see how you might find it rude in your bizarro world, but here it's very normal to talk to people when they talk to you. Anyway, are you going to find your body or not?
Yeah, I should probably find it. There's some good stuff on this body.
That's what I thought. Now, I know where it is because that body is it.
What's the deal with it? Why are you so obsessed with this game? Weren't you playing with someone else?
Yes.
Why me?
Because. Just looks away. Because. I don't know.
Okay, cool. All right. Where's the body?
No, when I do it like that, you don't understand. When I do it like that, I want you to ask more questions, not less.
I know that. That's why I'm not asking the questions. If this is gonna work, you're just gonna have to be straightforward with me, because this like little literal cat and mouse game is very, very frustrating. And if you're my so-called best friend, by the way, also, if I created you, why are you existing outside the laws of what I find fun? Like, if I created you, shouldn't you be fun for me? Like, this is not fun.
That is the meanest thing you've ever said to me. You're telling me that you don't find an endless swarm of people trying to kill you that you get to kill? A gauntlet that you can overcome? Of you just murdering your way through a smorgasbord of random individuals who are all attempting to kill you is not fun? I thought it was tailor-made for you.
Look, why does everyone think that I enjoy killing? I just do what needs to be done. I would like to be left alone. I would love it.
The first thing you asked me about your new body was if it was good at stabbing. There are implications,
well, I gotta survive.
Zara.
I have to survive. Also,
you didn't ask if it was good at cooking or scavenging. You said stabbing.
Well, I am not good at cooking or scavenging, but I am good at stabbing, and I might as well do what I'm good at.
Well, to answer your question, it's been a very long time since we last saw each other. I've had a lot of other children that I've been friends with. People change, Zara.
Insight.
Clearly. Yeah. Go ahead, insight.
18.
18. You can tell with an 18, let me see. Hard to read on that one. Has had a lot of other children. Not lying. Has had a lot of other children that the cat has been a patron of, or some otherwise, but not sure exactly how it feels about that.
Oh, so you cursing other little kids too?
Cursing? No, I give them powers, and I help them, and they want some weird abilities, and I give them to them, or they want advice about being insane, and so I tell them how to be crazy.
Who are you talking about? Also, what powers?
A good amount of people actually have asked me these things. Like, there was one child that I just simply said to her that, like, we're all mad here, and that seemed to work fine with her. She was receptive to my teachings. And she's queen now, so.
What powers do you have?
Well, I got you out of that sticky situation, didn't I? You're alive. Also,
That's not a power.
by the by, I've granted you a little bit of power too.
Okay. I keep walking.
So are we going to go to where? Are we gonna go to where your body is?
Only if you tell me where it is.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's in I believe at the moment they're in the Sky City.
The sky. Oh, Fable Rise or whatever.
Yes.
How do I get there?
Well, I can only do so many things because now that I'm bound to you,
Bound to me? What?
what did you expect?
What did you do? What did you do?
Not what I wanted to do all along, that's for sure. What I did was I brought you back to life, and now we're going to have fun together. Well, you could always go back to... There's a couple ways you could get to Fable Rise.
I just stare at him until he just says the answer.
Alright, there's one way that might be very funny.
No, what's the other way?
Okay, the other way's a little sad.
Can I roll an insight to see which one he wants me to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 12?
12? Insight 12. Oh.
These dice.
You have genuinely, as always, this is the most infuriating person that you've ever met, I think, and you have no idea which one at this point. Once he said a little sad, you're like, oh god.
Is there a third or potentially fourth option?
There might be a third.
I stare. Do not ask anything.
But that one requires that you interact with Thicket again.
Why are you
the
making
cat-
everything so difficult for me?
The cat looks at you like, checkmate.
All right, at this point, just what's the shortest way there? And if you say it's the Thicket one, I'm not going to believe you on that. There's no way that the Thicket version is the shortest way there.
The shortest one is the funny one.
Okay, fine. Let's do that one.
Okay. The cat kind of directs you towards this wayward path. Make a survival check for me. As you're kind of traversing through the woods, you're going further deeper into the woods.
13.
13. It's taking a while, and you're getting used to moving in this little like doll's body, and you're getting used to, like, honestly, the weightlessness of it. That's what's really getting to you, is how everything about you like has no solid weight to it. So it's just getting a little bit weird for you. But as you're moving through, it takes you around the bend, and you go to this clearing. And in the corner of the brush, he says, okay, all right. There's a secret in there. Like, there's this large clearing, but then there's, like, this little bush over into the side. There's a secret in there. Now, I will warn you, and this is part of the funny thing about it. This is not a legal way into the city. So, you might be... just... You're fine with evading people.
Yeah. Been pretty good at it.
All right.
Why is this not legal?
Oh, you'll see.
Just tell me. Why?
Because it was built for people like you, meaning dolls, to infiltrate for special things, and not many people can fit inside of it.
So what you're saying is that there are a group of dolls who work against Fable Rise and have a secret illegal way in. How many people are going to hate me when I get up there? How do I have...
I can't tell you everything because I don't know everything, but they don't necessarily work against Fable Rise. It's just that Fable Rise, they just are illegal.
Dolls are illegal in Fable Rise.
Not dolls. The things that some of them do.
Okay. All right. I go over. I just sneak on over to the bush.
You sneak on over to the bush. Make a investigation check, or make a perception check, or a survival check.
12.
12.
My rolls.
12. Yeah, you pretty quickly fall in, like, you're just going through the brush and you quickly fall into a hole, just like, and you feel something like metal that you've just fallen into. And then you just hear like a match get lit. Make an insight check.
I only have 2 d20s left. 17.
17. You realize right at the tail end of this, oh, I'm in a little cannon. As you get shot up into the sky. Twilight Princess style. You get shot up into a sky cannon, up into the sky city, and it is uncomfortable. You take pretty instantly,
Oh, man.
7 points of damage as you go sailing up into the city. You just hear in your head, just, this is hilarious, as you are sailing up into the sky. And you find yourself flying up into the air. And you see, as you're being ping-ponged around into the clouds, you start feeling yourself getting hit. Like, you feel yourself hitting hard surfaces on the clouds, almost as if the clouds themselves are, like, bouncy. And you're like, ting, 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 ting. And in contrast to what the rest of you all saw when you rose above the clouds and saw that beautiful, gaudy architecture, you find yourself, Zara, shot into like a box of crates on the underside of this golden city. You find yourself among this box in like a almost like a weird landing pad of like sawdust and like hay at what are clearly like sky docks. It seems like no one is there to greet you. Make a perception check.
26.
26. You see pretty quickly that there are signs all around for like merchandise. You see signs for farmers market, like market up above. You see the symbol of the needle and thread, like on some of the crates around. And you also then see, hiding in the shadows, a familiar, an oddly familiar looking visage of a little tin soldier. And hidden even better, but you can see them very clearly. A centaur. And the tin soldier just walks on over. Edie? Edie, is that you?
Can I roll an insight check? Is he happy to see me or is he... Okay.
Roll an insight check.
16?
16. So insight check, you quickly kind of recall, okay, this guy's name is Pavel. Pavel, and there's that centaur. He seems shocked, but not mad. So he seems like he doesn't seem angry to see Edie.
Yeah, it's me.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh. 10?
10. You find that in this body, you're now like really seeing like how your voice sounds, and it feels like there's not much variation in how your voice can actually come out of this body. And Pavel just goes, Edie, you came back. All right. I thought we had lost you to that damn cult forever. Thank you. All right. Get out of there. Things are going okay.
Like...
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay.
The centaur just goes, it's nice to see you, Edie. We have some operations.
You too.
We have some operations in place. We thought we had lost you forever. Do you want we should get you back at your station, manning the carts up at the markets. But are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Before I do that, I have to go somewhere. I'll be back.
Make a deception check. No disadvantage. Make a deception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Pavel just goes, right, of course. You said that if you were going to come back, you needed your space. I understand. You take all the time you need. I'm just happy that you're back and that you're not. I don't know what did it, but it's good that you're here. Take whatever time you need and then do what you can.
Great. And I scurry out.
Okay. Where do you go?
I leave, but is there any open crates where I can kind of like maybe peer and see what's inside them?
Yeah, sure. With a perception check, you can see that most of the crates have like, seemingly like broken pieces of shipments of like weaponry from the Queen of Hearts, weaponry from the Tin Man. It's very similar to the stuff that you've seen that was reclaimed from when you were down there on the surface and you first met these guys. These are the people who are like the neutral party who are the non-neutral party. You've heard that like Fable Rise is neutral, and these people were like very clearly breaking away from that as a sense of wanting to get into the fight. And they were like they were the ones who were there with you helping take down the Strait, and you ran into them. They also gave your friends vials of like pixie dust, and they clearly have like reclaimed metal and pieces of stuff from that. So that's basically what you see is like scrap pieces and pieces from the war-torn battlefield down below.
Okay. And they're on the Tin Man side.
No, they're not on the Tin Man's side. They were against the Tin Man entirely. They were fighting against the Tin Man. They have reclaimed these things to investigate it, to look into it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Awesome. Well, I will just like head out, find an exit, and see where I end up.
Okay. Now that you're in Fable Rise, we're gonna kind of speed it up a little bit because we've been with you for a while now. You're in Fable Rise. You have gotten in now because you've deceived your way in with Pavel and Gloryhoof. You learn very quickly do you like not talk to them ever again, or do you stay with them?
I will clock where they are, and maybe if if I need them, come back to them. But I don't think I haven't made a decision either way.
Okay. So the first, because like this is you get there and you walk up and you're in like the marketplace of this giant bustling hub. In many ways, it's reminiscent of your time in Waterdeep. It's kind of overwhelming to be back in this kind of space. What would your first instinct be? Because again, in game time above the table, it's going to be a couple days before we can link up with the party.
I think
or a day.
Talk to
a single day.
Talk to the if the cat knows where my body is, go where the cat goes. But if the cat's like, I know it's up here, but I don't know exactly where, I think that's I would just act as a doll and like kind of just like watch.
Yeah, that's the cat kind of says like I don't know where it is, but it's around here somewhere. So you would just kind of like go living doll and just be like put yourself up somewhere.
Yeah, and kind of like if I can, figure out the machinations of the city, like use my expertise of Baldur's Gate to sort of be like, this is how this city works, and these are the people that I need to, you know what I mean? Like trying to get the politics of it too.
Make a not survival, because that's like, make an insight or like perception check with advantage, I'll say.
That is 24.
24. I'll say this, you pretty easily start to notice, okay, Lots of people here. Clearly, you figure out how it all works. We'll go over this at another time, but you get a pretty quick lowdown of the city. As you're sticking around the marketplace, you don't duck Pavel, but Pavel does at one point kind of point you towards your normal spot, or at least Edie's normal spot, which is like a like craft sellers who is part of the guild as well, where you just kind of like post up as a doll for sale, just like sitting there kind of watching. And that's where like Edie apparently sits and kind of spies, and has for a while. And so if you want to be there for a moment, that's a good spot for it. And we'll cut now over to, and thank you so much to my players for allowing us to go through that, for sitting and waiting. We adore you so much. Marabella, Griselda, you have just heard some important information. You now know where your friends are going to be attacked, and that the attacks are coming, and that these two men who were lying to you are going to go help and join those attacks. Like, they're going to go and like see for themselves. So theoretically, you could follow them if you wanted to. Now, of course, Marabella's not with you at the moment, but you could go and get her. So, what are you doing?
Okay, because we're so far away, right?
Well, at the moment, but of course, this is happening. This is happening like in the time that it took to like, for like all the time that John was like, that, I mean, the Tone was at the like going there, and also was at the Smelt the Roses, and all the time that Gulzog was solving the Riddles 3, you were learning these things, so you could potentially learn this information and get there, hopefully.
Yes, I would love to get Marabella and get over there.
Okay.
Arabella's still directing the skeletons.
The skeletons, yeah.
To do their work, yes.
And the hot skeleton as well.
Trying to
but they also said that we were
pond.
They said we were protected on the property. They mentioned something about that, right?
Or like, oh, they're serious because they have skeletons.
They said we're creative.
They said you're creative,
more powerful than.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they noted that you were more creative than they expected, and that potentially you were powerful. The protected on the property thing is something that you learned from David, which is that you don't know the extent of it, but he said that he wanted people to be safe on the property. You don't know what that means, but you can assume.
But I think the guys mentioned it. I think you mentioned it as the guys last time too, Dylan. You were like, they're protected. I thought, but maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay. So knowing that, yeah, I'm like, if we get out of there, then like you're at risk too, Marabella. But we have to go help our friends because we're stronger together, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Griselda would come get me and be like, hey, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Save our.
No, I don't think Griselda would go lone wolf. So yeah. So then Griselda goes back to Marabella and tells her.
Okay.
What's going on?
Give me a survival check or a perception check. And you can as well.
Just Griselda, right?
Well, Griselda can give me a survival or perception. You can as well, Marabella, because you saw what those guys looked like.
Oh, well then.
Yoinks! Oh wait, I still have guidance. No. Or
you use it?
No, I didn't. So I rolled an 11.
Sure.
I botched, so
okay.
Oh god.
I'm useless.
Okay, wait.
It's okay. Hopefully
I
it's
only
not
rolled
too.
an 11. Wait, with guidance, I can roll a d4?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I can't remember if you used it or not.
Yes. Okay. I got 14.
Okay. So, you lose track of. I rolled for them, with advantage. You lose track of one of them. One of them you're not able to track. You're not able to see where they're going. But
Okay.
one of them rolled really bad. One of them you're able to fully follow. They are getting on one of the like balloon stations. It's just going to cost a single gold because you don't have your balloon pass yet. Remember, the city runs a racket. It'll be free pretty much after this. The city is run poorly. But you're able to follow them. How long does Pass Without Trace last? 10 minutes, right? Pass Without
Let's
Trace.
see.
Up to an hour. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Because you
great.
had Pass
Look
Without
at
Trace
us.
on. So because this guy also knows who you two are, I'm gonna need a stealth check while you're tailing him, so that he doesn't immediately know. So give me a stealth check from both of you as you're following him, but plus 10. Whatever your stealth check is, add 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of Pass
So
Without Trace.
Not
24.
for me, right?
No, both of you get Pass Without
But
Trace is
not
for
for me,
everyone.
right?
What? No, Pass Without Trace is for
What?
everyone.
Okay. Oh, this is wow. Wow, this is great. 31.
Wow.
I rolled a 19.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 31.
Wait, are 19 crits for me?
No.
Is that a thing?
Aw.
No.
Why not? It could be fun.
Oh, wait, didn't you say if my total is 21, then that's...
Yes. If your total,
Did I
but
make
that's
this
on
up?
attack rolls. That's on attack rolls. Attack rolls. If your total is 21 with
Got it.
attack rolls, yes.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask because also we haven't really experienced that yet. So a 30. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
This guy. You know, Griselda, you noticed that these two seemed kind of dumb and like not very smart and not paying attention to behind him. Almost seemed like so riding high on the idea that they fooled you with like their fake voices, and also the fact that they were stealthy the night before and you didn't see them, that they're like, there's no way. Like they're in the very much like, oh yeah, see, there's absolutely no way that anyone, all I want is a room somewhere. Sorry, I have to get into the voice like that. All I want is a room somewhere. There's no way that anyone could possibly be behind me. Absolutely no way. Absolutely, there's no way. I won't even look behind me right now because I'm absolutely certain that there's no one who is ever going to be behind me because I have eyes in the back of my head. So this, like, again, dwarf with like a sleeping cap on is just fully eyes forward, oblivious as you're just, honestly, like on a subway, basically standing right behind him. And just, just right there, following him the entire way. And you're able to kind of keep pace with him as you follow him towards the markets. Again, you weren't able to keep pace or follow the other one, but you're just gonna have to make do with what's going on here. It's at this moment that Tomas rolls out of your hands, rolls off of you, acting independently, like Tomas sometimes does in these weird moments. Can you give me an Arcana check, actually, in that moment again? Which I didn't have you roll before, but give me an Arcana check as Tomas acts independently of you.
Yep. Arcana check. It's gonna be 15.
15, okay. you now know a little bit more about spells. You have been casting more spells since you got here. Things that you were never casting before in your everyday life. And now you're kind of in this moment thinking back to all the times that Tomas has acted outside of you. Because Tomas acts as your living spellbook, but also sometimes as your familiar, and acts on your behest, on your command. There's this sudden recognition within you as you notice Tomas, who has never like communicated with you when Tomas is in that state of acting independently, but does communicate with you when you are controlling them.
Can I get any other kind of sense on like what Tomas's emotion is when he hops off?
Well, that's the thing, is that in some ways it feels like as you're getting to because the 15 was the DC you needed for this, you start to realize it's almost like Tomas is someone else's familiar. And in those moments...
Oh no.
You're not in control of your own familiar. But also, in a weird way, you've been... Like, just because, like, with a 15 Arcana, you can just sense that it's acting like a Find Familiar spell that I'm not in control of.
I'll follow him.
Yeah. You follow him, and...
Are there still people around me?
So, Tone, with that failed perception check that you had last time, you start to notice that thugs have, like, surrounded you. There is, like, one in front of you, one to the side, one behind you, one behind a little bridge.
Invisible.
Okay. You're gonna go invisible. It's at that moment. Marabella, Griselda, you are rounding the corner into the marketplace, following one of these thugs, and you start to see a whole lot of other thugs as a commotion starts going, as you hear everyone like, "Oh, where did he go?" Zara, you notice, out of nowhere, you're just going about your day watching, sitting at this stall, and you see a very familiar turtle just walk into your field of view. And you've been, like, noticing, give me a perception check for me.
21.
21. You look around and you start seeing, before he does, you start seeing these thugs start, like, coming out in a formation. And just as you're about to, like, potentially leap into action, Tone just goes invisible. And that's where we're going to go to break. On that, we're going to go to break right as we get into this battle. Oh, gang, we're all here. Let me take you to the page before we go to break so we can all see what we're working with. Over in the city streets, as we have Griselda and Marabella over here, Tone right in the center, but has just cast invisibility. Tomas is over here. And look at little Zara! Look at Zara!
Gosh.
Thank goodness I prepped a lot of renovation spells today.
Very scary.
Hey, who knows? Maybe you could just, like, throw building shit
Can I
out.
summon my army of the dead back over here?
No, but maybe you can, like, there's water here. I don't know what you can do with that. I don't know. You have a whole break to figure it out. We'll see you in a second, gang, because I also have to fix the cameras on the battle map. Okay, see you soon. Bye. this correct. Hey, you're in the right boxes! I did it! Okay, gang, roll initiative. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh god.
I'm assuming Griselda filled me in on everything on our walk over, right?
Oh, yeah. You had a balloon ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirty
Oh,
20.
God. 11.
Oh, no, that's the wrong person.
Oh, 14.
Like
20. 14.
And can we have the option to do something right before we get there? Because we know we're like going in to like save our peeps.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll say that, like, the only thing is that you don't know exactly when you're gonna have to pop off, but, like, I'll give you, like, so if it's, like, a round, if it's, like, oh, this is only for a round, no, but if it's, like, a couple rounds, I'll give that to you, for sure.
Okay.
Zara, what'd you get?
9. So I rolled the wrong
Welcome back,
dice.
Jasmine.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
There she
There
is.
she is.
There's our girl.
I can't wait for a certain ability to come up. Hasn't yet, but it will. Okay. So, yeah, but before we get into it, Hannah, what would you like to have pre-cast or pre-done before we move on?
Okay, so this is like kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
But I'm just wondering, like, I don't know, this might be me metagaming a bit. I'm basically wondering if I, like, would be so mad that, like, when we get there, I'm like, you're trying to attack our friends! And, like, cast enlarge on myself to try to, like, intimidate them to be all big.
Oh, I mean, like, how...
Or wait, is that concentration? Because then I don't.
I think with your... because that's like a racial trait, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's one of my Dwargar features.
Because it normally is concentration. I don't know if it is not for you or something, but it normally is concentration.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay.
May be different, but
I don't know. It just says you can cast enlarge reduce.
then if it just says that and there's no like caveat, then yes, enlarge reduce is concentration.
Then never mind.
Okay. But you are up first. So what are you doing?
Oh, but I'm first. Okay,
Yeah.
great. We're down there.
Yeah, you're coming in here.
Oh,
This
Tone's
was the...
all the way there, and Tone's invisible. So like, there's I will go ahead then, and I'll cast bless on myself and Grizzy.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I just realized that I have guidance.
Oh, that's
you,
gone.
you have it as a
like
spell?
you have the
I
cantrip?
have it as a. It's under my cantrips right now. I don't know why.
Well, because you have it.
Oh. Guidance is
Druids
great.
can get it too.
Great. I have that. I need to use that. Anyways, what's happening?
If Baldur's Gate has taught me anything, it's that you can put it on anything. But yes, you.
So
can...
my skeletons have now dropped to the ground. Also, just
yeah.
so we know.
We cut back to David, just like kind of nicely like doing some yard work with the skeletons, and he's just like, oh, as they all just drop to the ground. It's like, oh. Cutting back. So you do that. Do you want any movement? Maribel, what do you do?
Could I just free action roll an insight check on David's to know if he like bonded with the skeletons at all, or did he enjoy having
make an
them
insight
around?
check.
Okay, perfect. That will be a 13.
A 13. You get the sense that David. You get the sense that David probably enjoyed having hands around the hotel, like doing
Nice.
work. You doing any movement as you cast blast? Or are you still just kind of here?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do. Oh, there's a person right there.
Yeah, that's the one
What
that you
is
were
that?
following.
Oh, that's the one that we're following.
Mhm.
Okay.
So this
Well,
is
then I
like-
guess I will
yeah.
just kind of. I will move 5, 10, 15. Can I still be like here without him noticing? I mean, we rocked a pretty high stealth, and he's like,
you
"Oh,
rocked a
I'm so
pretty high stealth.
confident."
You cast a spell, and still, I'd say, he's the guy who was just like, absolutely no way anyone is behind me, so I'm not gonna even look behind me right now. Only forward.
Right.
That's my thing. Is eyes forward. So
Right.
yeah, you're fine. You do
Okay,
notice
perfect.
though, as it feels like this is something that's kind of a potentially. You're starting to see the sellers of these little huts and kind of bazaars, not like shuttering because there's not like actual metal grates, but almost like pulling down magical shutters, almost like little force cages of like
Okay.
looking out still, but seeing some of them scurrying inside like quicker, some people like running faster, and some people just fully like putting down arcane wards or shields around their shops, or at least trying to as fast as possible, because they can kind of clearly see something's about to pop off.
Right.
Okay, that's your go. Tone, you are invisible. What are you gonna go do?
You're muted.
I'm muted. Are these boxes are 5 feet across?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
All right, great. I think my first instinct is to follow Tomas, just to clock where he's going.
Mhm.
Is he continuing to move, or did he stop when the battle?
No, I mean Tomas is continuing to move, but it's kind of gonna be like a on his turn thing. It'll be like like this is where he is right now. I'll let
Got
you
it.
know when he's moved further.
I think then in that case, I'm going to all right, sorry. I'm gonna follow Tomas as best as I can. Go here. Can I walk in these boxes? What a pretty map. Can I walk in these boxes here?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm crawling around these
I'd say they don't
boxes.
really give you much height at all. I won't like give you like a height advantage, but you can.
Right. This isn't Baldur's Gate. I'm not
No,
trying to
you don't instantly gain like
climbing on
advantage.
30 boxes and
Yeah.
one shot. Do I notice the little doll?
I mean, you give me a perception check, but you wouldn't.
I guess I should pick. 21.
21. You notice that there's a little doll.
Oh. And I turn to this living doll. I'm like, get inside. Get inside.
I mean,
And
well,
then,
actually, well, give me before then. Give me a stealth check, Zara, just to see. And I'm pretty sure you get advantage.
Nat
on
20.
This. Yeah, that's right.
never mind,
So
never
you,
mind.
you see a doll.
Oh.
You saw a doll.
Huh.
Nat
doll.
20. Yeah, it's a doll.
And then, as I'm following, because I was here, right? As I'm following Tomas, I'm going to cast food fight on these two. Well, on one of these guys, the one that's close to Tomas.
You will stop being invisible. If you
Oh,
do.
you're right. No, okay, so then I'll then I'm not gonna do that. I will not do that at all. But I will say. All right. Final thing.
Uh-huh.
Do I see anyone? Do I can't see Marabella, so I can't do anything else.
No, you think you're alone
I was,
at this point.
Okay, I'll do something a little kooky. I will cast I will cast minor illusion on one of these areas back where I had disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be like, the sound of my voice is coming from like an alley over here, and it's just like, those pajama freaks will never find me in here, and they're as loud as I can.
I mean, I'll say again, John, if you cast a spell, you will become uninvisible.
Because I thought it was only if I am attacking.
No,
Right,
it's if you cast a spell as well.
For everyone watching, that's the rules of invisibility. I knew them, and I just hope that you know now what the rules are. And I will not cast any spells.
Yeah, if you attack or cast a spell.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to make sure because I want to make sure you know. I don't want to take it away from you.
Now I for sure do.
Okay.
So then I'm just gonna stop my turn.
Okay. Okay. So Tone goes. All of these guys are like, oh, where do you go? On a fan out. All right. He can't have gone far. Did you feel him squeeze by? No. All right. Well, he didn't teleport, did he? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try. This guy here is just going to swing. He like takes out a sickle on like a rope and is just gonna swing wildly. And he's gonna make an attack at disadvantage, not attacking at anything in particular. He's just making an attack. No way that hits. No, that's a 7. So that misses. He's just swinging this like sickle on a rope, and it just completely misses wildly. Another one's gonna do the same. And that's a 13 to hit, which I'm pretty sure completely misses you as well, Tone. This one here is just going to, again, like they're kind of just floundering, not knowing what to do. So he's just going to in the general direction of where like you were, and I'm gonna roll a luck check for me, Tone. You want above 10.
It's just a D20?
Just a D20 flat. Just you want above 10.
Phew, 17.
17. Okay, you see him take out this vial of powder, and he just goes like, "Nighty-night, princess!" And he just throws out this powder onto the ground. Did anyone hear a thud? No. Damn it!
No.
They're all just kind of like some of them are just readying to like if they see anything moving, so they're like now actively trying to figure out where you are, so they're holding attacks to get you. Okay, that's their go. Griselda.
Okay, so pass without trace is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I do anything, will then they see me?
Well, yeah, they'll probably see you, but pass without trace at this point probably wouldn't help anyway, because like once you get into battle, it's gonna be harder to hide from them anyway. So.
Okay. So I will.
But it's also only if you do a spell that has concentration. You can keep it up if you are doing just normal attacks.
Interesting. Okay. Then I want to do a little primal savagery on this guy that's close to me.
Okay.
And Griselda's nails. I don't know if anyone's seen this yet, but Griselda's nails get super long. Yeah, and she just goes like and grabs him from behind.
Yeah, she just fully just like mutants. Just Griselda's nails grow.
Dead eyes.
long.
Dead eyes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dead eyes, no smile.
Mm.
Just like roll an attack.
Oh, I also want to put up my little bear. 14.
Add a D4.
Oh.
Yeah, you're blessed.
Fuck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Oh, anytime, Griselda.
16.
16 hits. Roll damage.
Whee! Okay. It is. No! I rolled 1 and 1, so it's 2 damage.
Okay, you
It's
hit for
so annoying.
you hit for 2 damage.
So I just like poke him.
Yeah, you kind of just go like. There's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing behind me. Oh my hubris! There was something behind me the whole time.
And it is poison. It's poison.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
He's not poisoned. It's just poison damage.
Okay.
But he's not like there was something behind me the whole time. Oh.
Wait, I'm not done. I also have a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I do my bear?
Is it a bonus action to do that?
Yes.
I think so, yes. Okay. Yes, you can. The bear, out of Ladybug comes the bear spirit once again, as all of your allies...
Yeah, we get temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my druid level, so 13. Right?
Everyone gains 13 temporary hit points.
And in addition, you get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while in the aura.
Yep.
Our strength checks, does that like attacking at all?
I don't believe so, because that would be broken. I've custom made one where the totem gives you all like pack tactics and stuff like that. So if you ever want that, you can. But the bear does.
What
give
is
you,
that one?
That's the one that we'll talk about it another time. But like I gave you that Toto gave you a totem that if you want to give like advantage on attacks and stuff like that, instead of like the temporary hit points, you get like.
Oh wait,
attacks.
that's what I want to do.
You want to do the Toto one?
Yeah, I want to do Toto.
Okay. So
Thank you.
no temporary hit points. I'm gonna use the bear because I have the bear out. No temporary hit points. Everyone has pack tactics, which means that if you're next to each other, in melee, you gain advantage on attacks. And also you get to add +2 to all of your damage rolls.
Yay.
+2 to all of your damage rolls. This is homebrewed, so if it's balanced, if it's not like, if it feels like underpowered, we'll fix it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's just how we're gonna do things. But right now, it's just like a Toto is just like very territorial and like, yeah.
Yeah. Love him.
Okay, so that's your turn, Griselda. You would have moved up here to do that.
Yeah.
And now, Zara. Zara,
Hello.
you are a nat 20 stealth at the moment. What are you doing? As you have now seen some shit popping off. You, with the 26 on your vantage point of where you are, you can definitely have seen... Okay, you've clocked it. Okay, who's on the field right now? Okay, I see these guys. Okay, Tone went invisible. Okay, Griselda and Maribel are over there. Okay. That's what's going on.
Can I stay in stealth and then kind of like slip out of the shelf that I'm on and
Yeah, you're still at a nat 20, so yeah, for sure.
Okay, great. I'm going to try and is this guy on the roof?
Yeah. That guy's on the roof.
I'm gonna try and like let's see if I have the movement. What's my movement? Okay, I still have the same movement. Can I move over here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And just sneak attack this guy as like quietly as possible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And roll with advantage because you're
right.
You're unseen.
That's a 22.
22 hits. Roll damage. And remember, you have some new stuff to look over, so...
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because of your...
I'm out of stealth, though, if I attack, right?
I mean, yeah, but with the configuration of everything going on, you can also bonus action... You could potentially bonus action go back into stealth.
Okay.
But
then I'm not... Because I was going to do Hexblade's Curse, but I kind of want to stay stealthed.
Right. But there's also something... Sorry, let me just make sure... Because I know it's all brand new for you with this thing. Did you add the... Give me a second.
Oh.
The...
No, you're right. Oh,
deal 1d6
additional...
extra if you have advantage or the attack is alone. Or the target is alone.
Yes, I will do that. So that's...
So just add an extra d6 towards the sneak attack.
16, 17, 18. That is 18 damage.
Okay, 18 damage. Doesn't take this thing out completely. It doesn't take this guy out completely, but huge hit on him.
Okay, I'm gonna go again then.
Okay.
Do I still get an advantage or not? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Well, no, but you're what's your rogue? Oh, you're only one level of rogue, right? Or how many levels of rogue are you?
5.
And you're still what rogue are you?
Swashbuckler.
Then oh no, that's just for sneak attack. Yeah, it's not advantage anymore.
Okay. 15?
15 hits. Roll damage.
This is not gonna do as much damage, but that's fine. 7 damage?
I believe you still get the extra d6 because it's alone. I don't think that's a one-time thing, but maybe just double check
great.
on that. Yeah, you deal an additional 1d6 damage when attacking a creature.
And +2 as well, right? For the Toto?
Oh yeah, you also get +2 for the, yeah.
Oh, so +2 on the other one too, so that was 20 damage.
20 damage, and what is this again?
And this is 7 + 1, 8. So 10 damage. So 30 damage total.
30 damage total? Yeah, you kill him.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, you kill him. Also, hi Raiders, hi Knights. It's nice to see you back here. Welcome on in. Yeah, you describe how you take this guy out. As you're getting used to this new body, assassinating this guy.
So I just kind of slip from the shelf, kind of noticing everyone's kind of distracted, and I just like scuttle over to the farthest person that is maybe I'd like to perceive as like out of people's line of sight, like is in the far back, and then I quickly just take out needle and thread and just stab again with my other dagger, and then I just try to run away behind the building. Oh wait, no, I have no more movement. I just try to keep still like a doll again. And then make sure, hope no one noticed that this guy's now dead.
Hope no one noticed that this guy's now dead. We'll roll for that to see if that what happens with that, because potentially with what happened, he was alone back here away from his guy, and you did it in 2 swift attacks. So we'll see. This guy though is full dead, so very dead. Zara's back and has struck again. Zara's back and has struck again. As just so we're all clear on the new visual of Zara, a dead-faced porcelain, like a kind of raggedy, like soft body climbs onto this like with this porcelain doll face. Basically stabs a needle and thread through this guy a couple times, just a little needle, and then just falls back onto the ground, like, and because you have nowhere to go, you just kind of sit there motionless, face not moving, next to this dead body, blood spattered on the porcelain face. So, you know, some good stuff happening here. Over here with Zara. Now we go to the top of the order, Marabella.
All right, yo, what up? I am gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on this little stupid man in front of us.
Okay, cool. Roll an attack.
And does anything get added? Oh, do I get advantage because Griselda is right there?
I believe not, because I think... Wait, no, I think so. You have advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of your allies is in 5 feet of the creature. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great. Boom. Done. Boom. Done. We love to see it. Well, both of those rolls weren't great, but let's see what we got. Oh, I'm blessed, bitch. What up? Okay.
That is true. You're blessed.
Well, that was a 1. That's okay. We'll take it. That will be... What do I have an damage? 19?
19 hits.
Great. Perfect. That'll be
Roll
4d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4d6 of radiant, and then I add 2, correct?
Huh? Oh,
I
then
add
you
2, right?
added 2 extra damage, yeah. As again, what you see is not like that wicker dog. Most of you actually never saw the wicker dog, but what you see is instead of like a bear or an eagle, you see this like little terrier, just like this spirit of a little terrier just like yapping every time you like go to attack. You just see like as like you just feel this like ferocity within you of you're like, that's right, I am gonna protect my pack, I am.
Yeah, exactly. That is 12 damage.
Okay, 12 damage. This guy is hit with this radiant blast. You see this one up here, also notices it. He's like, what's going on there? Like, I don't know, but I thought that there was no one behind me, and there is now. I'll deal with it, I'll handle it. This is my hubris. Turns around towards you both. Still up, but has taken some damage for sure. You doing anything else?
Yeah, I would just like to yell at them.
Go for it.
Yeah, and I'll probably say something like, leave David alone!
All right. That's your turn. On initiative count 20, the tomato, Tomas, rolls through. Let me roll for this to see which direction Tomas rolls. Okay, Tomas rolls through this marketplace. And pops out here. And now it is your turn, Tone. You're invisible on a bunch of crates.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I see Tomas crawl around, and I think the only way Tone sees the way to get to Tomas is by climbing up top. And so he's going to, for the first time, activate his skitter legs and out of a small little backpack that he had on, these, how many legs are there? Are they 8 legs?
It's 4. It's
4?
It's 4. Yeah.
It's 4 Iron Man legs.
It's what you think it is.
Okay. So the Iron Man legs come out of my back, and then I'm just gonna move, let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, and then wait, I guess I go up. Is how many feet up is it to the top?
It's like 10 feet. They're not
10 feet.
they're not big buildings.
Okay. I want to keep an eye on Tomas, but I also wanted to take care of some of these guys and contribute. So he's going to come here, and then this is going to drop his concentration. But he's going to tap this guy on the shoulder, and then say, surprise, and then cast Cause Fear on that guy there.
Cause Fear. Cause Fear on which guy?
On the guy standing up top here.
Okay. What's that save that I have to roll for him?
Save for Cause Fear.
Or is it just a
Oh yeah, it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, what's the
15.
15. Fail. Absolute fail.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
you just hear him just like, huh? Oh, you were there, but now you're here. You have legs. You have more than legs. No. And so he is afraid of you. Can repeat the save. Target and is now frightened and now has to move as far away from you as possible. Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's afraid of you, and you're up top. You do hear that the screams do kind of alert that they can see you, but they are all very far away from you now. So none of their held actions can at all get to you, and they're all like, "Oh." What are you doing, Tone? You moving at all, or that was your movement?
My movement's done, so I'm just going to stay next to my new friend and keep an eye on Tomas best I can. You get a bonus.
It is their turn. Jasmine, what is your total stealth with the nat 20? Just so I know.
It is 30.
30. Okay. Okay, so this guy over here likewise is like, no, there's nothing behind me. Eyes forward. Isn't that right? As he talks to as he doesn't look back, but speaks to his friend who is behind him. And he moves forward, unaware of your presence. It seems like they're still not looking at you. That's probably the last round that's going to be able to be true, but they aren't looking at you now. This one is going to climb on up to this roof. This one is going to keep watch at the... This one's going to move over to here. This one's going to move into here. This one's also going to scurry on up. Right, yeah. And then was this one going? Yeah, this one goes more further towards this to help his friend. Okay, so we have their attacks coming at you. We have 2 attacks coming at you, Tone, from these guys. That's a full failure. It's a 3 on the die. Okay, this might hit. That's going to be a... Oh no, that's not going to hit. A 16 to hit?
No.
No, okay. So those attacks don't get off. There's going to be an attack on you, Griselda. Wow, I'm rolling horribly. Both are full. I mean, they are 10. Both 10 on you.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, they actually do get 2 attacks, so I'm gonna roll, and I rolled both for you, Griselda, both were 10s. I'm gonna roll 2 more on you, John. I doubt it's gonna do anything. Actually, no, 23?
Yeah.
Okay, 23 will hit. Okay, so this like scythe, this like sickle goes on a rope, goes sailing out towards you, and kind of sticks into you. You take 5 damage, but you are grappled.
Oh.
At the moment, as this thing like sticks right into you. The second attack from the other one misses, goes sailing off, but you are grappled to. Currently, this one up here is grappling you. The sickle kind of stuck into you. As it kind of like wound around you, is almost like sticking into almost like a climbing axe or like a climbing rope, like a grappling hook. Almost basically feels like it's been like stuck into you. These things missed you. It is now back. It is now on to Griselda. What are you doing?
Sorry, mouthful of pizza. Okay. I'm gonna try to fuck up the guy who's close to me, no?
Totally.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go Primal Savagery again!
Okay, you have advantage on the attack.
Yay! Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, 24.
24 hits, roll damage. I also forgot to mention that this one next to you, Tone, that was afraid of you, runs as far, like, runs... to here.
And then for damage, it's 14 plus 2, so 16.
Wow!
Yay!
That's so much more damage than last time.
Yay!
16.
I was just testing if my nails worked, and then I went. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Describe it. You knock this guy out, completely killing him.
Griselda gets. If there is a way to see into her dark black eyes, anything, you can see that she is certainly feral in this moment, and just like pulls the guy back and sinks her nasty claws into his face and slams him on the ground and just stands there.
As you slam him to the ground, you just see the shocked face of the one right behind him.
Oh.
You'll pay for that.
Wait, okay, do I have any bonus actions? Let me see. Oh, I have a magic stone. Can I throw it at him?
Sure.
Yay! Okay.
Don't have advantage on this. Just normal attack.
18.
18 hits, roll damage.
Yay! Okay. It's 8 damage.
He's just like, you'll pay for that. Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Sweet.
8 damage is not nothing.
Yeah.
As that hits, Zara, back up to you.
All right, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stabby.
Okay,
Stab.
go ahead. Roll with advantage.
All right, this will be sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 2 7s. 15.
15 hits.
Okay. So, and then the additional. Okay, so that's 4 plus 5 is 9. 16. 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay, still up.
I'll stab him again.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
13.
13 damage?
Yeah.
He's down.
Cool.
Once again, describe how you kill this one.
I noticed that some of the dwarves have gone up to the roof, but this lovely gentleman has not. So I scurry over and I stab again and just collapse.
Yeah, it just collapsed again. It is at this moment that because you aren't able to hide this time, you see the two guys on the roof just like are able to look down, and they just like are looking like, all right, he's got the perimeter. What the hell is that? As they just see this doll just be like, yeah, it's like taking this thing down, and they just like collapse, and they're like,
this is great.
Oh no! Down there, we got a problem! And now they know you're there, but they now just see you looking up at them with blood on your face. As this, living doll who has now killed two of their people. And we move on. Marabella, back to you.
Alrighty then. I would like to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, spiritual weapon, here comes the
Yes.
scales.
And it's going to be in between the two on the roof. I'll go
Okay.
ahead and put it there. And it will attack the top one.
I need to organize this better. I never have the scales
Jesus
ready.
Christ.
I just never have the scales
Oh
ready.
no, I botched. Well, at least it's my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon botched over here. Okay, here comes the D100.
The spiritual weapon dies. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a miss. it just
Okay.
misses.
Aw, that's too bad. But it's there, and now I will go ahead and shoot my crossbow at the dwarf right in front of us.
Oh no, the dwarf right in front of you, or you mean this one?
No, across the bridge. Oh, no. I would like the spiritual weapon in between the two guys on the roof.
Oh, okay, right, understood. Okay, and
Yes.
yeah, okay.
And then I will shoot at the guy across the bridge.
Okay, that's just a straight roll, no advantage.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I said nothing. Oh, I don't think this is. I'm rolling kind of horse shit. 13.
13 misses, sadly.
Yep, and a useless turn from Hannah. And I will fucking, I guess just stay right goddamn there. All right.
Okay. Tone. At the beginning of your turn. Oh no, sorry, never mind. Tone, so you are grappled at the moment.
Okay. I can still cast verbal spells, right?
You can still do anything, it's just you can't move. You can try to escape the grapple if you want.
Is the spiritual weapon, can I harm it? Is there friendly fire involved?
There's no friendly fire involved.
Okay.
It's not Baldur's Gate.
All right.
It doesn't have hit points.
I'm going to point one of my claws at the area in between. Actually, I'm gonna step back. I can't step back.
You can't
That's
step
fine.
back.
I'm gonna in the area 5, 10, 15, 20. In the area in between them on top of the roof, but I'd like to try to aim up as not to damage the roof too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna cast I'll fireball, but replace the damage type with thunder
Okay.
in between these two dwarves.
And it's a dex save from them, right?
That's right, and I'm just casting it at normal level. So yeah, dex save 15.
Okay, they both save with a 16 and an 18, so half damage on that.
Great, so that's just gonna be 46 damage. That's gonna, and then plus 2, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 16 damage. To both of them?
16 damage to both of them. Big hit. But they're still up.
Okay. And then Yeah, I would try to use my bonus action to try to like summon my manifest mind, but it's not. I think it's pointless right now. So I think my turn's done.
Okay.
Wait, can I use a strength check to try to get out of it?
No, it's an action to try to get out.
That's
of the
a
grappling.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so the red cap's turn. This one's gonna come down here. It'll have disadvantage. This one's gonna come here. Actually, it's gonna stay. What's the range on it? Yeah, okay. Come here. Okay. So, at the start of this one's turn that's grappling you, it tightens down onto you. And you're going to take 9 points of piercing damage as the grappling force just kind of pierces down into you. And it will move closer towards you, taking out a sword. And will take a strike on you with advantage. That's going to be a 24 to hit. That's going to be 12 points of damage. This one up here.
Does my spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Okay.
Because it doesn't get a reaction. This one up here is going to go down to you, Zara. And take 2 attacks on you with its sickle. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep. That
Right.
hits.
And a 18 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, does shield do 21 or no? Just the 18?
Just the 18.
Okay,
Yeah.
so one is able to hit you, but then the other one, an arcane shield kind of goes up in front of you, as you hear a little bit of a like of a laugh kind of echo on the wind as the shield knocks away the attack. You're going to take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And over here, Griselda, you're going to take 2 attacks. That's a miss. 16.
Hits.
16 hits, okay. You're going to take 6 points of damage. Oh, also, by the way, you're taking 6 points of damage. You're grappled, as well as you, Zara. You're also grappled.
Who hit me?
And there's going to be 2 attacks on you, Marabella. That's a
Where
miss.
did this one come from?
He's at disadvantage as well because he's still in line of sight of Tone. He was afraid and ran as far away as possible from Tone, so he ran all the way this way. But he's at disadvantage because he's still afraid.
Okay.
And so he misses both, cowering in fear. But he does get a chance to save out of the fear, which I believe he does. He's now no longer afraid, but he missed his attacks, so we're good. So you are grappled, Griselda. You are grappled, Zara. Tone, you're grappled. That's where we are now. Griselda, it is your turn. You can do everything but move. You can take an action to try to get out of it, Or you can just attack him from where you are.
Is he's on the ground then with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And can I reach him with my claws?
Yeah, you can still attack him. He's just
Oh,
also
great.
grappling you.
I will do that.
Okay. Make your attack.
14. Oh, yeah, 14.
14
Did you add a
misses.
D4?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't add a D4. I did not add a D4. Ha 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 ha. Okay. 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yay.
Bless.
Thank you. Bless.
Bless and
Thank
Maribel
you.
not getting hit
Bless.
because of fear.
Thank you. Oh, 19.
What? How much damage is the spell?
It's 2d10s.
Oh my god, you rolled a 10 and
It's
a
a
9?
cantrip.
I know it is, but it's just like, oh my god. 19,
Yeah.
huge hit. Unbelievable hit. Still up.
Oh, you know he's gonna get that little rock.
This will be at disadvantage because you're right next to him, and it's a ranged attack.
Oh, well, let's freaking go. Okay, so 15. Okay, wait, it's 13. Can I still do a plus D4 or no?
Yeah, bless as always. Bless is
Oh! Oh my
It's
god.
13 with disadvantage.
Fuck. 14. It's 14.
14 misses.
Damn it! Well, I still throw it.
you still throw it. You do
Yeah.
it. You're grappled, and he's like reeling. And I think you don't expect the claws to hurt him as bad as they do. And so when you throw it, he's like, "Oh God!" And you just miss it right over his head.
There we go.
Zara, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move, right?
No, you can't move, but you do. I mean, you're still a swashbuckler, so you would still get sneak attack. You just wouldn't get advantage on this guy.
I know, I was gonna fireball, but Tone's in the way. So I wanted to like back up one.
You were gonna fireball?
Yeah. Why not?
You have fireball?
Well, don't I have the vest?
Yeah, you have the vest, but it's from you, so it would just be.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 40 feet, right? Out? No, it's 20 feet.
No, it's 20 feet.
Oh, so I could do it.
You could, if you want to.
Oh. I don't know, maybe that's a waste.
If you want, you can.
It's only on one person, though. I don't know. I'm just mad he grappled me. Okay, I'll just attack him.
You can do whatever you want.
23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
I still get the +2.
Yeah, you're still in the aura. The druid's totem aura, I know you can't see it. I have it on my screen. And it's also on their screen. It's insane how big it is.
Woo!
It's essentially the whole map.
Yay!
7, 4, 8, 15, 20, 22?
22. Describe how you murder yet another one of these people.
Yay!
Just like... just like mad that he figured me out. I just like grab needle and thread and I just go like just one quick jab in the stomach and
Yeah, it's almost like there's this instinct that comes over you where you're starting to realize the cat didn't answer you when he said if this body was good at killing, and there's an instinct that comes into you where like, oh, Edie killed a lot of people.
Oh.
Edie was good at it. And there's
That's
like almost like a muscle memory where you like hold your hand out and just instantly get an artery.
Ew!
And you're like, and they just keel over in like one shot, and it's just with needle. Yeah, Edie probably did that. And you're thinking back about how like Edie went straight for you at the final fight, and you're like, she probably could have killed me. She might have killed me. But he's dead.
All right. And I will. I'm not grappled anymore, right?
No,
he's
you're
dead?
not grappled anymore. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and hide as a bonus action.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Okay. Can I like try to be a doll and get advantage on that? Because I think I have advantage on like just trying to be a doll.
Yeah. Yeah. You just like you run and people are like what's going on, and then you just kind of like. Good.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's gonna be a 28.
28. Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. That's like so in this town, it's not going to work on everyone because there are some people who do know Edie, but for a lot of people, it's like, no, I was just playing tricks on me. There's not a killer doll on the loose, because that would be terrifying. Marabella, it's your turn.
Okay, my spiritual weapon will move over to the one next to Tone and attack it. Does it get advantage because of the pack tactics thing?
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, that's a nat 20, Dylan.
That's a nat 20. Yeah, you basically what happens is as you're doing it, you can feel like Toto like weighing down the scale, like barking. Roll damage with that nat 20.
Yeah,
how does this work?
It's just double. It's double the dice of the.
Double the dice. Ooh, nice. Oh, and it's +2. Okay. That'll be for 18 damage. Spiritual
18.
weapon coming in
Describe
hot.
how this one just gets obliterated by this these spiritual
So,
scales.
The spiritual scales just kind of turn towards the gnome creature and just start spinning faster and faster and faster until they eventually just baseball bat his head off as it just kind of plumps down the
you see this guy goes like
alleyways.
Scales? Well, that's not how scales work. That's the last thought that one has.
Perfect. And then I will go turn my head to the gnome that is right next to me and just open my mouth and cast Toll of the Dead.
The one that's right next to you, Toll the Dead? Okay.
Yes.
What's the saving throw again?
That is a wisdom saving throw.
I'm pretty sure that's a failure. Yeah, that's an 11.
Oh, yeah.
But
no,
they
not
have
today.
not taken damage.
Not taking damage? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Do I still get +2?
Yeah.
Because Griselda's there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Okay, 5. Still 5 damage. We'll take
I
it.
figured you'd enjoy the Toto Totem. Also, we get to say Toto Totem.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
And that's
everybody
fun. That's fun in
really.
its own right, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do, Arabella?
I think they're hold on. I think the totem only moved 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move it another 10 feet to yep, you got it. Just exactly. Dylan, that was incredible.
Okay.
And that's it.
Moving on over. Sorry, I haven't been showing where Tomas has been moving for you. As we get to your turn, Tone.
That's okay.
Tomas would be like around there now.
Can't see him.
You would have seen him like when he went around this way, and then he got you around that way. But you were also in mid-fight.
Oh.
Tone, it is now your turn.
I'm no longer grappled?
You're no longer grappled. The strength that was keeping you there, the slack lessens. You can pull out that.
All right. I like to move to like. Whoops. It's the wrong tool. I like to move to like here. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's good. And then I will see Griselda and Marabella, and also I recognized Marabella's spiritual weapon, so I will target the 2 red caps over by them and whip some arc lightning over at their heads.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Arc lightning. What is the save on that? I'm guessing it's a save or it's an attack roll.
Dex. It's a save.
Okay, save.
15. Again.
It's a failure on the first one and a success on the back one.
That's great. I just want it to be a failure on the first one so that
Okay.
it can arc to the next one. So that'll be 3d8 on the first one, then half as much on the next one.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3. So for the first one, I guess is it still +2?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then that's 10 damage for the first one.
Okay, this one gets completely fried as he had 1 health remaining.
And then, I guess, 10 damage on the second one, because half of... Well, I guess it's half of the same, so it'll only be...
It would be 5 damage, right?
5 damage.
5. Okay, so 5 damage. Still holding on this one, but he's the last one.
Great. That's my turn.
He's like, ah! It is his turn. He's realizing that he is miscalculated everything, maybe his entire life. He goes, the darlings send their regards. Sweet dreams. Takes out a packet of powder and throws it on the ground. I need both Marabella and Griselda to make a con save for me.
Do we get pack tactic advantage?
No.
That's fair. But we are blessed.
Dirty 20.
Blessed
Wait,
doesn't do
and
anything
then-
for
For saves?
No,
Yes, it does.
does it, I believe? Oh, does it?
Yes. Yes.
I thought it only did it for
I will bet
checks.
my life.
I thought the bless doesn't do it for
Yeah.
something. Or saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like an athletics check. You couldn't add bless to.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. So it is, yeah, right. It's
Okay.
attack rolls and saving throws, not checks. That's what it is. Right.
The 22.
thank God.
22, right? Okay. What'd you get?
12.
12. So this is something, it puffs up in your face for a moment, Griselda. And you realize this wouldn't have affected you at all. And I'm not exactly certain if it affects you either.
Poison, charmed, or
Marabella?
stunned?
Not poisoned, charmed, or stunned. Sleep. It's a sleep powder. As you just kind of almost instantly kind of just get drowsy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a little bit. What is your immunity to poison? Is it immune to poison or is it advantage?
It is. Well, I have advantage or to avoid or end the poisoned condition.
Oh, okay. Poison
And then
condition.
hold on though. I also have resistance to poison damage.
Okay. So yeah, this doesn't apply. So you just kind of instantly feel drowsy, not in danger. You just feel sleepy, like you're gonna go to bed.
Ooh, the darlings!
And this guy is gonna start to run.
Oh, an opportunity attack. No, not today.
You can't because now you've basically been knocked unconscious by this.
But I was.
But you did. As you've been
Oh.
knocked asleep, basically, by this sleep powder.
Oh, so I am asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, even though I have resistance to poison?
It's resistance to poison, this isn't poison.
Oh. Well, now I am.
That's why
confusion.
that's why I was just checking to make sure what it exactly was that you were immune
Got
to. But it wouldn't apply to this. If it did, then I was like, okay, then it's an advantage, or it doesn't. But no, sadly, you are asleep.
Sorry, this number kept calling me from Australia, and I had to finally be like, who is this person calling me from Australia?
Yeah.
And
Everything good?
It's fine. It's a long story.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm not asleep?
Yeah, no,
Is
you're not
this-
asleep because you
No,
can't.
I
you,
am.
You can't magically be put to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Great.
This guy is trying to run away. You can't get an attack of opportunity, but he doesn't get very far. Like, he is very gettable, is my point. But Marabella is like just kind of asleep on the ground. Not like a violently like just like kind of almost gently like kind of curled up in a ball, very cute. Just kind of went down into the ground to go to sleep. But Griselda, it's your turn though. And he's like not far.
And he's not far?
Yeah,
Okay.
like he would be technically off the map, but you would be like able to see him.
Can I do
Like-
spell steal on his sleep and put it on him?
Spell steal?
Yeah. It's if a creature is casting a first level spell, you may
Is this a
use
homebrew?
your reaction.
What
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is.
This is something that I prepared because I was like, that sounds cool.
This feels like a homebrew that is not something that I.
Not
One, no,
approved.
it's a thing that it wasn't a spell that he cast. And two, I don't know this at all.
Okay. Then never mind. But it would have been cool if it was something. Oh god. Okay, where is he even? Oh, he's that
He's just
way.
like right down there.
So then I want to get him. But
Well, you
I'll
can't.
do it.
It's your turn. You can fully just get him.
Okay.
He's the last one around. He's just trying to get out of here.
What would be the best way to get him? I don't want to grapple him. I have plant growth. But that's not the same as entangle, no?
You have any ranged attacks?
I just have my little stones. I have my magic stone sling. No, but I can also run up after him. I'm gonna run up to him and just do the claw thing again.
Okay, yeah.
Into his face.
Roll an
Okay.
attack.
Let's go. Oh my god. That's 25.
25 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, and then the damage is the damage is 12.
12 damage. Describe it.
Yay! And then again, like the get out run, where she just runs after him, boom, 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 and gets him in the face, down to the ground, and stands and looks back up. And there's like blood across her face this time. Yeah.
You're starting.
Wipes out.
You see that like all of them are done down on the ground. There's like a quiet in the marketplace. There's some like almost stifled clapping, but also make an insight check, everyone.
Uh-oh.
17.
23.
9.
14.
14. Anyone above a 10?
Okay.
We kind of get the vibe that like it's best that you all get moving out of this place. Like, it's best that you not be here in the next moments.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like,
That's
no
what the
one's saying
applause is
it.
telling us?
Like, no, there's like some people who are like, yeah, but then there's like a silence of like, almost like holding their breath of like what's about to happen. And in the insight,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, oh, we should leave. Like, there's some like, we don't know what happens in the city when this stuff happens. We should just not be here. We should just not.
Can
be
I
here.
do pass without trace on all of us?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
dude.
cast Pass Without Trace
Oh.
and start
Great.
moving through the market. Zara, it is up to you whether or not you decide to join up with the group.
I'm gonna follow
Okay.
them.
You're gonna follow them? I figured. Okay.
But if we're pass without tracing, you gotta
Yeah, she
sense
chooses,
us.
but you can also
Are,
just
are we all
stealth
following?
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on like where you all want to go because Tone was following his own thing, so Tone could, if you're like running off in a certain direction at the end of this encounter.
I mean, I have to try to figure out what's happening with Tomas, or if I've got to. I don't want to lose him because I also don't know if I'll be able to summon him again. So that's where I'm gonna go.
So, you all are you're resolving to go together. I'll say this: you all see kind of Tone look at you both and start kind of darting off towards the direction of Tomas. Griselda, you cast Pass Without Trace as you kind of follow with Marabella in tow, kind of keeping to the alleyways while following Tone, keeping yourself as like hidden as possible. Zara, you're not within the Pass Without Trace, but you are you. So give me a stealth check on your own right now.
12?
12? Okay. 12. I'll say this. You all, as you're doing this, notice, because what's all of your passive perceptions? Above 12, right?
Yeah.
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 Mine's 7.
You all start noticing right away that there is a living doll. There's a doll, the doll that you noticed earlier, Tone, clearly following you.
That's fucking weird.
Griselda doesn't like to judge little dead-eyed creatures because she is one herself. So she is gonna pick it up and like take it with her.
Do you let that happen,
No.
Sarah? Okay, what do you
No.
do? What do you
She's
do?
a doll. She's a doll.
I'm gonna
Okay, make a.
not.
I guess make a grapple check. So, contested grapple.
How do I do that? Just roll a d20.
So grapple. Grapple's so weird. So let me just make sure I get it right because contested grapple is always so odd. Grappling. Okay. Roll it. So, Natasha, roll a
Yeah.
strength check, an athletics check.
Oh, an athletics
Roll an
check?
athletics check, and Zara, you can roll an acrobatics check.
But then I have guidance, right?
I rolled 2 2s in a row. This is.
Oh, great. Well, I rolled 7, so the doll's with me.
What is
Oh,
the
I rolled a
total?
9.
What
That's
is
a
the
9.
total?
No! Dang it.
So as you're reaching down to get this doll that's just following you, just jumps out of the way.
Okay, can I try again?
No. I'm gonna run.
Where are
Am I
you
not
running?
allowed?
I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna tell the doll, hey, we need to get out of here. I don't know what you are, but come on.
Well, okay, get out of here then. I'm not stopping you. And I just
You're
run
gonna
off.
blow our cover. And she tries to get her again.
I'm running though.
Yeah, she is running. She's
She's a
much
doll.
faster. She's much
She's a
faster.
fucking doll.
She's much faster. Okay,
Ow.
because she's a rogue, so she has bonus action runs, and you're also like starting to try to. Tone is like, come on. Like,
Okay,
come
let's
on.
go. The doll runs, then I'm going.
And Zara doesn't know exactly what's going on. You go and you run away from your friends for the moment. As you just hear in your mind, well, I thought you were friends with them, Zara.
Yeah, so I also said I don't have any friends, so
Right.
so how bound to you are me? Can you just follow them for me?
Oh no. Zara, the way it works this time around in our relationship, if it wasn't clear, is that I provide you power.
Mid sentence, I just start going like just listen, just stop.
If I'm rude, I got it from you.
Oh.
Uh,
Dang.
as you three have this weird interaction with a doll, not sure what to make of it, but also the Feywild's been weird. You all kind of check your pockets. Nothing's been stolen, so you're like, okay, well, not a pickpocket, I guess. We're good, you know. You start following Tomas as it rolls towards further towards the restaurant.
Which restaurant?
Rolls towards the restaurant area. Like there's like this whole square where almost all the restaurants, not all of them are there, but it's like kind of almost like a Times Square where like a lot of the, if all of the restaurants were good instead of just like all of them being TGI Fridays, like all there. And there's a moment, Tone, where you're kind of almost anticipating it going towards where you can see Fort Olive, where you were told that your father was. And you see it branch off. Kind of start rolling towards Taste of Home. And you see it bounce and Tomas roll. And kind of rushing out of the doors in a in like a host's outfit, like a out for the front door is a turtle, not older than you.
Mm-mm.
Younger.
Mm-mm.
Make a history check, Tone.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 30-20.
Back in the Hall of Mirrors, when you were pulled all the way in, you remember seeing a figure that looked like a younger version of you, but not you. Said the words, "Come on, Dad," as you were pulled on through. You followed Tomas in. Didn't quite know what to make of it. You sit there looking at Tomas kind of roll up to this turtle who starts kneeling as the tomato rolls into their hand, hops up, kind of like flicks it up onto their shoulder.
He never does that with me.
And you just see him look and look at Tomas and go like, "If you're here, that must mean it's you."
Who are you?
Hello? My name is Tomas. And I believe I'm your half-brother. It's nice to meet you. We have a lot to talk about. And that's where we're going to end the session for this evening. Everybody! We're going to end off here for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us as we get the party back together a little bit, I guess. And we move on into this section of the game. What does it all mean? What? A brother? Why? What? Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us as we go through this. Thank you, Jasmine, for putting up with me as I put an annoying character in your brain and force you to deal with it. But I gave you cool murder powers as a doll, and I think that counts for something. Anyone have anything they want to plug as we end off for the evening?
Yeah, I'll plug my show that's happening this weekend at the Lyric Hyperion. I'm making my next solo show, so it's a work in progress. It's gonna be real stupid and real fun. And I'll also plug my class that's happening at the Elysian. And that is this month. I forget the dates, but it's in my bio. So click the link in the bio.
Click the link in the bio, gang. Anyone else?
I'll fill in for Marty, who the actor strike is still going on. So support that and how you can. They're negotiating this week. Support the strike.
And to be honest, it feels like a lot of strikes are coming soon from a lot of different unions, and they're all correct. If you hear about a union that's striking, support them. Because, come on. And also, I will plug our Patreon again. It's new. We're still trying to work out the kinks to it. We're trying to make sure that everything is ready to go. We're new at this. We're nervous about this. Go easy on us. We're babies. And also, I'll plug the idea that I have waited 34 episodes to bring in someone related to Tone because I can't do the accent well. So, we'll see how that goes. I might even have it be like, they were raised elsewhere. It's a half-brother. There's no way. We'll see. Yes, Jasmine, do you have something to say?
I actually do have something else to plug.
Ooh.
I wasn't here all month. The final season of Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight dropped on Netflix early in September. I wrote on it. Check it out.
Yes, it did. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. We'll be back here next week, I believe, as always, if something comes up, because one of my fine players needs to do some real-life things, like work or jobs or things that, pay money, or just, honestly, they need a refresh, then we'll let you know. But other than that, thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.